Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you are returning, well, friends, I tell you all the time, thank you so much. Thank you for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on the channel. You guys know what's up. I love hanging out with you, and it's also my hope that you enjoy your time while you're here, friends. All right, let's get to today's reading. Today, we are going to be looking to what is changing in your life. So, what is the next big change heading your way? Obviously, we have no idea what's going to be coming through. It could be having to do with work or family or a move you've been thinking. Maybe it's about love, whatever it may be, though. Use your own discernment when it comes to these messages. Only take what resonates. And if something is confusing or triggering, you or describing something that already happened, been there, done that, then, it may not be your reading today, friends. You could just be at a different point of the timeline than the rest of the collective. All right, guys, you guys know what to do. We have three groups to choose from. We have group number one, group number two, and group number three. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into what's about to change in your life. So, this could be pertaining to any area of your life. Just take the messages as they resonate, if they even resonate, and, use your own discernment, friends. Take the messages as they apply to your situation as well. I do have to remind you guys at the beginning of every reading that it is a collective reading on YouTube. So, if something feels off or if it's triggering or if you've been there, done that, that could just very well mean that you are not a part of the same timeline than the majority of the other people that pick this group. Friends, with all that being said, let's get to it. In this reading, we are going to begin by checking into your current energy, seeing what's going on with you. This part should help you connect to this group. And then we'll be asking what's changing in your life, and we'll be seeing what advice and guidance comes through for you today. All right, my group number ones, thank you for joining me here, my babies. Let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today. For my group number ones, please. My group number one, Spirit. What is their current energy? What's going on with them? What's going on with my group number ones? How will they know this is their reading? What's their current energy? What's going on? What's going on with them? What's going on with my group number ones? What's their current energy? Messages to help bring clarity from your group number ones. What's going on with them? Some of you guys are having a hard time kind of figuring out how you feel. Yeah, maybe, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just say off the bat, you guys, specific times of the year might hit you different. There might be times when you're super hyper focused and other times where it's just like, I just don't have it in me. You guys could be very independent or single, or, you're working on your own thing. The Seven of Swords tells me that there's either a little bit of doubt that's going on, or maybe you're hiding this, or you're not trusting others. We're going to see what comes through. Maybe you're not trusting your own path. So there's roadblocks. Okay. You feel blocked from something, or maybe you blocked someone or something, and you're wanting to just kind of be alone right now, or you're wanting to work on yourself, but at the same time, I'm getting off the bat, you guys, I'm having a hard time focusing, a real hard time focusing, and that's not really that's not me, not when it comes to readings. When I tap into the energy, I go in and I'm feeling a little flighty here, so I think this is maybe a little bit of reflective of some of your energy, where it's we're having a hard time focusing, or maybe even applying ourselves, or doing what we actually know what we got to do. Something like that is coming through. Now, there is a challenging aspect to it. That's why I bring up the time of year. At the time that this reading posts, it is Mercury retrograde. This is a completely timeless reading. So whenever you come across it, it's cool. But maybe there's something going on astrologically, or maybe in your own chart, where things are just kind of, they feel a little off. And it feels like you feel like you're not making progress, or you're not moving past something. Yeah, there's all this indecision. There's all this there's all this thoughts or all this I'm zoning out, maybe some of you are focused on your looks, your mind, body, spirit, health, aesthetics. Maybe you're shopping, maybe you're building a business, maybe you're just really oh, I just heard spiritual. Maybe some of you guys are like growing your spiritual business. There's something here where you're like on it, but then there's this outside energy that's kind of clouding you. It's like you're this beautiful Queen of Wands and Nine of Pentacles upright. You are working towards your own growth. You're dedicated to yourself. You committed yourself to something. And if you guys don't feel like you've gotten there, and this is where the question is at, is to, you want to improve yourself, or you want to improve your situation. Maybe you want to feel better, look better, do better, whatever it is. Let's see if we can kind of help you gain clarity as to how to go about that. I just feel like you're solid here, but everything surrounding it is kind of lost in thought, or um, lost in translation. I don't know. All right. So I do get that there's a lot of energy, time, or money that is being kind of wasted a little bit. We're going to see what that's talking about. Why the Seven of Swords? Okay, so you're trying really hard to go with the flow, maybe, or you're trying really hard to be unbothered, but you're highly bothered. Maybe you're not. I'm not planting ideas in your head. The energy that I'm picking up on today. I should just start saying that regularly, so no one feels like I'm not bothered. I'm not trying to say that. Some of you might be hiding the fact that you're nonchalanting, or you're maybe there's something going on with your sleep, or maybe you are no longer trying to worry about. I see you looking over here. Maybe you're trying not to worry about this King of Swords in reverse. We're going to see what that is. This could be within yourself, this could be ideas or old patterns or something that you're fighting. Um, if that's not you and it's someone else, this is someone who you guys aren't talking, or if you do, it doesn't really go anywhere. I don't think this person likes talking very much, or there's an energy here where, I don't know, it's very strategic, but it's also like you can't trust it. At least that's what's coming through there with that Seven of Swords, that you feel that way. So you already know if it's someone that you feel you can't trust, or you don't know what's going on there. Yeah, so some of you feel like you can't trust this person. This could be even your boss, or this could be, um, you know, fill in the blank if it's not a romantic partner. For some of you guys, it is. Maybe it's even like the idea of a romantic partner. Like, fuck, I don't trust anyone anymore. I don't trust them. I don't want to be worried about love. I don't want to be worried about this. I want to be in my I almost said Empress energy, because I feel like this is pre-Empress. I feel like you're trying to take the steps or make the moves or do what's right for you to take care of yourself, but there's a challenge that's kind of circling you. Now, this could even be thoughts of someone or something that kind of keep pulling you back, and it feels like that's stopping you from fully being able to invest or trust, or be open to love or offers, or the idea of romance. Or if it's a specific person, then you already know what that's about. Okay, there's an energy here of revisiting, or not moving on from, but more than anything, I almost get like it's revisiting. I can't tell if it's revisiting a conversation or a thought or something like that. So we're just going to leave that there. If this is someone, there's a feeling here of reconnecting. Yeah, before the Three of Cups even came up. I don't think you trust this person, or I don't think you trust someone to be able to give you like the long term. If it's a boss, it's like things haven't really changed and you guys get along great. That's not the problem. The problem is now you can't trust that they do what they say they're going to do. And maybe you view it as a situation that can't offer you the stability, the commitment, or a long term offer. It's like not on the table. So this could also be like, it doesn't necessarily mean that this person is coming back, for those of you that it's a romantic person. This could even mean that, like, because it is Mercury retrograde, when most of you are probably going to watch, Maybe like energetically you still feel this, or something's kind of drawing you back. All right, let's see. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Cups. Yeah, so this is affecting this, either like it was hard to have boundaries, or things look great, you look like you're doing great, but in reality it doesn't feel like that. You're kind of bored. It's like maybe you are doing all the things that are technically on the self-care checklist, but at the same time there's this level of either dissatisfaction, or I'm bored, or maybe you feel rejected, or you had to kind of reject certain things, and now you're kind of trying to work through that. Tell me about the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Because just because you do what is best for you, it doesn't, it's almost like rarely the easy thing to do. I mean, it might be easy to make that decision, but for some people, I know some people can cut off cold turkey and tell themselves how they feel and when they're over it, and that's cool. But other people, the process is completely different. So just because it's what's best doesn't necessarily, make it easy. So you don't trust someone. You view them as being manipulative, or you maybe have been manipulated in the past, and maybe you guys have been strung along. This could be giving like maybe situationship, past situationship for some of you. If it's not that, again, it's this lingering feeling of now I now my trust isn't really there when it comes to this. Maybe it's even when it comes to dating. Love. Tell me about the Eight of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Cups in reverse. There's some kind of Three of Swords, breakup, heartbreak, past disappointment. I am getting that there. Yeah, I keep getting like something happened already. Tell me about the Six of Swords in reverse with the Hermit in reverse. So your heart is still in it. At least that's what I'm showing. Your heart is still in it. And that's why you're so hurt, or that's why you're still hurting, because you have all this love to give. And it's almost like it doesn't have anywhere to go. I never heard that before until I had a really big loss in my life and I was grieving. And someone said to me, like, love, it's like grieving is love that doesn't have anywhere to go. And I had never even thought of that before or heard that before. Maybe you guys have, but that's what this just reminded me of. Like, I have this cup to give and I have nowhere to kind of put it. And that's very disappointing. Tell me about the King of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Cups. So you're putting a stop to something. Yeah, there we go. Look, I knew it. I knew it. You're doing what's best and you're not letting someone be impulsive. So regardless of who they are, I think you have love for them, but it's almost like you're doing this. Yes, you're doing it because it's what's best for you, but you're also like not letting them act impulsively, or you're not maybe letting their impulses affect you in the same way. You're reacting differently as well, but you're doing what you have to do. All right, so now you're just waiting for better days, or you're waiting for that partnership that, with your people that you're going to work with and build with, whether that's one person in a romantic relationship, or your jobs, or your maybe you let friends go. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there was some cutting out here that happened. And now you're like in this in between of maybe sometimes it's hard to kind of have hope and faith. I mean, I get it. That's why, isn't that why we come to tarot? Give me some hope and faith, please. Listen, things are changing, okay? I don't know how, but I'm confident that they are. My group number one says, that sounds like you, babies. All right, hang tight. Let's look. Let's look to see what's changing for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. What is changing? What's about to change in their life? What's changing in their life? What can we know? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number ones, please. What's changing in their life? What can we know? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number ones, please. What's about to change in their life? Messages for my group number ones. What's about to change in their life? Okay, you guys have a new beginning. This could even come in the form of a creative idea. You guys are, okay, so this energy that you're currently sitting in, it's forcing you to look at things that aren't working. Even if these are things that you're working, you're putting effort into. Maybe that's why things had cleared out, or that's why you're feeling the way you're feeling. We have the Fool in reverse. So there's a lot of either fear or lack of trust that's coming through in your reading. So we're going to see what we can know about that. Okay, so what's changing is you're going to realize why certain things didn't work out the way that you wanted them to. You're also going to gain clarity, or you're going to see. There's a feeling here where if you weren't choosing with your heart in the past, it's like there's a realization that comes with that. Now, this could also be something that you felt didn't work out. We're going to see that Lovers in reverse. There's Gemini and Sagittarius and Aries energy coming through. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Fool in reverse. And the Judgment. There's that fear or the lack of trust. So okay. So you guys are going to be sitting in this energy for a little bit longer. And for some of you, it's going to be, you guys are already on your way out. And for others of you, you're just not seeing things clearly yet. You guys are going through a spiritual awakening, that Judgment in the Moon. There's a lot of maybe even fears from the past that have been holding you back into your future. If it's not things pertaining to the past, then these are things that are trying to kind of almost bubble to the surface for you. There's a feeling here of you going within and really kind of processing and thinking about being this hermit energy about how certain things just weren't right for you, or they were not for you. Like there's a knowing here. There's also a level of acceptance that happens that helps you get over this grief or this feeling of loss or sadness when it comes to this Emperor in reverse. We're going to see what this Emperor in reverse is. It could be a person or a situation, feeling like you weren't in control of things or your own life, feeling like things were not working out for you. I do feel like there is a big shift in perspective that is going to happen for you, and it's going to lead to new experiences, new chapters, being open to new things. I see you guys having a lot of options. That Ace of Wands, the Seven of Cups. Maybe you guys are very excited with several ideas or projects you want to launch, or, I don't necessarily see you getting ready to make a move yet, because you want to make sure you choose with your heart. And some of you are really going within and trying to figure out what feels right to you. There's a lot of healing that's coming through, and there's an energy here of all of the bad shit that happened, or the uncomfortable things, or the things that haven't worked out, the energy you've been sitting in. It's like that's coming to an end. All of those things had to shift and clear out in order for you to start this new beginning, and this is going to take its time. We have a lot of majors on the table. We have the Death card, so we have Scorpio. We have the Fool, Judgment, the Moon, the Hermit, and the Lovers, and the Emperor. So these are big changes that are happening that aren't going to be like from one day to the next. That's why I say you guys are at a different point. You guys are all at different points of the journey. So for some of you, there's going to be breakthrough in the next few weeks. You're going to see things for what they are, or you're going to really think about where your heart is and what you want. I think that's also part of the challenge, is figuring out what you want, because maybe you've been in survival mode for a while. Maybe you've had to be, go into animal mode and like protect yourself, and it's a real thing. It is, and it takes a while to calm down and to be like, I'm safe, I'm secure. What is it that I want? Where is my heart? How do I feel? And there's a sense here of tapping into that. Now, you guys could feel like you made choices in the past that led you to, certain things that you experienced, or, maybe there's reflecting and learning that's going on relating to that. But I definitely see you guys moving on, or feeling better, or getting over a feeling of loss or a feeling of sadness over a situation or a person that didn't work out, or they were treated you some kind of way, or whatever your experience was. All right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. What's about to change? What's changing for my group number ones? Why the 10 of Pentacles with the Death card? One more. Yeah, so you guys had to bring some kind of ending to something that wasn't either helping you build towards that 10 of Pentacles, or something that you imagined for yourself for the long run. There's also an ending here in how you feel about it. Maybe you felt like maybe it's your worthiness. Maybe there's a question of that, of why me, or of course not me. Only take that if it resonates. There's something here about your emotional well-being that is shifting, and there's going to be a change, and there's like a recovery. I definitely feel these two fives coming up reversed are very promising for better days. But there is a lot of, for some it's isolation, being on your own, being single, reflecting, um, that is in store, or it's still, it's going to be ongoing. I don't think you guys are ready to receive new people into your life quite yet. If it's not that, maybe it's new relationships or something like that. And again, it could be because of when you're watching this reading, it's Mercury retrograde. So you are going to be in this hermit mode. Tell me about the Ace of Wands with the 7 of Cups. And one more. You guys are going to be weighing your options as to where your success is, or what could lead to success, or where you feel valued. You guys definitely have either a lot of ideas or options or things that you're thinking of. And there's a feeling here of you leaving behind some things. Maybe you guys have been, I don't know if this is career, if this is business or something like that. Maybe you guys have been known for something for a while, but it hasn't been fulfilling you, or it hasn't been working out the way you want it to. So now you're leaving that behind, and you're going towards something else that feels good, that you're excited about. I definitely feel your motivation, your inspiration, all of that stuff is going to be, returning. If this is a person, this feels like there's some back and forth that is happening with this person's energy. Why the Fool in reverse with the 8 of Swords in reverse? Why the Fool in reverse with the 8 of Swords in reverse? Tell me about the Judgment. I don't know why. I've never done this before. When I looked at Judgment, I just saw the word development. So I don't know if something is developing. Tell me about the Judgment with the Moon. Taking a break. Yeah, I see you guys taking a lot of downtime, a lot of rest. You're allowing things to progress, you're allowing things to move forward, and you're not worried about starting anything new, starting a new chapter right now. I do feel this is going to help you if you've been anxious, or your emotions have been kind of all over the place. I do think that's going to be getting better in the next few weeks. Why the Lovers in reverse with the Hermit? You're reflecting as to why maybe your love life hasn't progressed, or things that weren't good for you, things that didn't progress. And tell me about the 5 of Cups in reverse with this Emperor. So Okay, a couple of different things. If this is a romantic connection, you guys could still be open to starting as friends with this person, knowing that they either aren't ready, haven't changed, or there's a new level of acceptance here that happens after stepping back from love or from this situation with them. If this is a boss, this could be they're making you some kind of offer. Maybe you are going back to school. Maybe it's not a boss. Maybe that's why you want to go back to school and learn, or you're picking up a hobby, or you're doing something that is going to benefit your future. You're starting from new and you're giving to it. So again, this could be, kind of an analogy for a relationship where we start small and we're willing to open, catch up, be friends, get to know each other as friends. But your trust in them is kind of, I think you know what to expect. Now, like I said, some of you guys could even be thinking of going back to school. Maybe this is something you've been kind of denying that you've been wanting to do, or you're learning something that can help you, um, that's going to be of benefit to you in the future. I do see you investing in something, and you're feeling better about it. Now, maybe this could even be some of you are accepting the fact that in the past it was a situation and you were breadcrumbed, but you're no longer like feeling the same way about it. You're reflecting and you're kind of seeing things for what they are. So, however you decide to proceed, I do feel like it's coming from a better place than where you may have been at. Um, I do want to say, I really feel, and you're the first group that I do, but I feel like there may be messages for you in another group. I don't know why, but yeah, just throwing that out there that if you felt drawn between two, maybe that's why. Maybe this is telling you what is confirming what's already happening right now, and then we'll be seeing different phases elsewhere. But, just if it resonates. Okay. You guys could be having like dreams. I really think it's important for you right now to remind yourself that it's okay to chill. It's okay for things to look like they're not progressing, or it's okay to be where you're currently at. Your mind, your body, your spirit needs to rest, and whatever that means to you. For some people, it's just our mind that it's overacting. It's overthinking. Your software is your little wires can get crossed perhaps, and there's a need here to rest. If it's a specific person or situation, maybe it's just taking a step back. If it's your work as well, not being as concerned as what exactly is next, but leaning into how you feel so that you know how to proceed. There's something very important about you getting clear with yourself, your feelings, what you want, and the rest is going to feel a lot easier, because that's where your priorities are going to kind of be. You guys are also like avoiding certain people or certain types of people. I can't really tell, or situations. This could even be like negative people or people that don't really understand you, or maybe where you're at, and you're just kind of keeping things to yourself. Um, Not with everyone, but I did pick up some avoiding certain maybe topics with certain people. All right. Oh wait, I grabbed your, I was like trying to run out of your reading. No, let's pull some advice and guidance cards and then we'll close things out. That's funny. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Advice and guidance for my group number ones. What do they need to know, please, about these changes in their life? Advice and guidance. Messages for my group number ones, please. Can we get some advice and guidance for them? We have the Page of Cups in reverse. Advice and guidance. Interesting. So there's a lot of healing here when it comes to someone who is either emotionally completely disconnected or turned off, literally, like heart chakra, like maybe closed off. There is an air of manipulativeness and lack of trust. So maybe it's like you guys are still healing from maybe a narcissistic situation or person. I want to say toxic for some of you, even though we didn't get the devil. Um, but there's a feeling here of you going with the flow and pulling back. There's also something very important that they want me to remind you guys, and that's to not try to manipulate the timing of things. Things are working out and rolling out the way that they're supposed to, even if it feels like they're not. Why the Page of Cups in reverse? Why the King of Cups in reverse? Why the Magician in reverse? Maybe it's you guys are realizing, and you guys are definitely letting go of this energy that was like taking your power, or it felt like you were powerless. Maybe it was draining you. Yeah, they're saying hold back. They're saying there's nothing for you to do. You go with the flow. There's healing energy that's coming through when it comes to things not taking off, things not being able to open. For some of you babes, it's even that you've had to be this emperor. You've had to like be this in your crazy masculine energy for so long. Again, survival mode. And that we lost track of how we feel along the way. And for others of you, if this is someone that you had your heart set on, there's an energy here of you realizing that this person is either manipulative, emotionally manipulative, or they're immature, or they have kind of a long way to go. Someone here is completely out of touch with feelings and much less expressing them. And when they do, the way they express them is in a way where they're ensuring that they kind of have the upper hand and they don't end up getting hurt. That's us being, looking into it as to why does someone behave the way they do? And that could be a possibility. But there's a feeling here of hearts closed off, we're lacking trust, or we're lacking faith, or we're not going for it, and hold back and heal. For those that this is a romantic person, what do they need to know? They're going to come to you with an offer and you need to avoid it because it's short term and it's going to be to their benefit, and they want something from you. They want your attention because you're looking good. So if this is a business offer, take it as the same. That this might be a situation that is trying to promise you things it's not ready to give. They want your attention because a lot of people want you, or you're someone who's no, this person, yeah, no, they want you. It almost feels like a trophy. And this is going to be someone that is going to kind of overpower you a little bit. And don't say no one overpowers me. I'm not saying that, babes. But you know how sometimes we get a little what? I forgot. What was I going to say? Or like, you don't want to bring up the certain thing. There's something here where this person, their energy, it emasculates over you, perhaps, in some way. Meaning, I don't know. And maybe, I don't know, it just feels like there's something here where the boundaries are hard to keep. All right. They want you to keep moving ahead. They want you to continue to dedicate yourself to the things that you're dedicated to, your growth, your spirituality, your mind, body, spirit, your school, or your, whatever it may be, your studies, your spiritual practice, or your own, spiritual side. Yeah. All right. So if you do watch this during Mercury retrograde, keep them blocked. Now is not the time. All right, my group number ones. Let's see. We have faith in reverse because I think that's how you're feeling, but no, we're going to keep the faith. Your consciousness is expanding. It's not always going to feel like this. It's not always going to be like this. Right now, you're spiritually ascending. We have ideation, so fighting the thoughts, perhaps, and frustration. Yeah, your mind. It's a struggle. It's a mind struggle. There's frustration here. Maybe there's frustration over how someone thinks or being very stuck on a certain idea or a certain thing that happened. Just take that however it resonates. Let's use some of these. I forgot what these cards are called, but they're cute. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. What else can they know about what's changing? What's changing in their life? Oh my gosh, I've never seen that magic wand card. It's the third one that came out. I love these for you. We have Diana, be one with nature. So getting grounded, being back in touch, maybe spending some time outside, maybe looking up the goddess Diana. And then we have, yes, just go for it. So this is affirmation for you. If you had a question on your mind, they're encouraging you to go for it. Then we have Magic Wand, which is totally the Ace of Wands, but I love what this says. Focus your energy on one thing. You guys, that'll be really good for you. Find the one thing to focus on. Maybe that Page of Pentacles we saw earlier was you growing some kind of skill or craft or friends, something here where we're nurturing it and growing. Focus on one thing. It's really going to be helpful. Then we have Kali. Step into the unknown. Do not be afraid. I love this. These are all affirming to just keep going. And hopefully they're validating and confirming you in some way. I hope it helps you. You guys know I always want you to walk away from these readings feeling more empowered over the information that that resonates with you. My group number ones, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated, but more than anything, I hope it was helpful. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into what's about to change in your life. We are going to begin this reading by looking into your current energy. This part should help you connect to this group. Then we'll be moving into what is changing. So, what's changing in your life? And then we'll be pulling some advice and guidance for you. My group number twos, please keep in mind it's a reading on the internet. So take the messages as they pertain to you and your situation. Only take what resonates. And if something happens to trigger you, or if you find yourself hearing something that you've been there, done that, that just means that you're at a different point of the timeline than the majority of the other people that picked the group. All right, my group number twos, let's get to it. Thank you for joining me here, my babies. And thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective. And my group number twos, please, Spirit. My group number twos, what's their current energy? How would my group number twos know that this is their reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What's their current energy? What's going on? What's currently going on with my group number twos? What's going on in their energy? What's going on in their life? How will they know this is their reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. What's their current energy? What's going on with them? What's their current energy? We have the Six of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. Some of you are getting attention and you're like, no, I don't want it. Wow. Okay. What's going on with them? What's their energy? Bitch, you guys are getting successful. There's someone's stardom is rising. Not for everyone, but if that's you, this could even mean like your career's doing really good, or your art opening went great, or your launch was amazing, or people are loving what you're doing, what you're providing, and you're over here like, nah, I don't see it that way. I'm focusing on other things. If it's not you, maybe someone wants your attention and you're not giving them attention. Yeah, no, there's something that's not reciprocated here. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on? We have Aquarius energy with the star. What's my group number two's energy? So maybe you're getting a lot of, maybe you're getting a lot of attention right now. I feel like someone or people or they want access to you, or they want, that's interesting that I said access. Huh, interesting. Okay, so something you're not giving to, or you feel there's It's not there, lack of reciprocation, and then there's all this fiery energy. I will say for some of you, someone really wants to date you or see you, or the opportunity is there, but you're bored with them. And I can't tell if you're bored of the options or you're just not really seeing them as, I don't know, as things you want to go for. Why the Four of Cups? What's going on with my group number twos? Yeah, you're like, fuck love. I don't want love, or I don't want it like this. So you're getting over things. Interesting message. Okay. Well, I want you guys to feel good. I don't want you to be in the Four of Cups, though. I don't want the reason you feel good to be in the Four of Cups. Tell me about the Star card. Tell me about the Page of Wands. The Fool in reverse. Okay, so I'm going to approach this in a couple of different ways. I'm going to talk about it like it's romantic interest or interests, you know, because for some of you, it's talking about a specific person, and others of you are talking about how you view dating and connections at this point. And then we'll talk about it as if it's your job or your work or some kind of something that you want to go for. So for those of you that this is a person, you know, they might be trying to get your attention, or there's something here where it's like, they're like, hey, see me, I'm successful, or I'm this, I'm that. And you're just not with it. You're not with the shits, is what it looks like, regardless of what the circumstance is. That Four of Cups, that Knight of Cups in reverse tells me I am not interested. Yeah, it's fun for the moment. Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah, you know, it's what I wanted at one point, but right now I'm going to reject it, or I'm not seeing it. Now, this Ace of Cups and the Five of Cups, if it is a person, you know, this could even be that they're trying to get your attention to reconcile, or to if it's not reconcile because you guys have never had something, it's someone that wants to date you, and you're not seeing them that way. This is someone that I feel like they feel excited about you, or you know, they maybe you even got excited about them at one point, because it feels really fun. It feels flirty. It feels, if it's not flirty, it's just, I don't know. Maybe that's what it is, that it's just for a good time. And you're like, I'm not interested. Someone says they're not interested. Now, I do feel that whatever this is, it's like someone feels the burden of it. I can't tell if it's like they feel the burden of being hopeful, or they feel the burden of this attention they're getting, or the success that they're getting, or they're working very hard. I don't know. So let's switch really quickly to those of you that this is about work. It's like maybe your success, your success that you're having. It's like, yeah, it feels good and you feel better about things, but at the same time, maybe you're feeling very disconnected from the reality of things versus how they should feel. Or maybe you're, I don't know, there's an energy here of not being present or not wanting it. For those of you that this is work or career, maybe you're just kind of like, yeah, it looks good now, or yeah, you know, things are going good, but at the same time, the money isn't there, or the stability isn't there. If this, you know, I have fun with it, I enjoy it, I like what I do, it looks good, you know, someone here dresses cute, or like, you know, does something that is creative, but at the same time, it's not taking off the way that you want it to, or the money isn't there. Now, if this is about a romantic connection, there's some kind of, I can't tell if it's fear, or I don't know what it just feels like there's someone here isn't giving. You might view them as selfish, and you might view them as only wanting to hook up with you, or only wanting to be casual with you. And this, you're rejecting it. You're rejecting that idea, or you're rejecting giving it a chance or going for it at all. Or for some of you, it's, again, if it's a specific person. Tell me about the Four of Cups with the Knight of Cups in reverse. What's going on with my group number twos? What's their current energy? How will they know? You're keeping your distance. Yeah, you're ignoring. You might be thinking of the past, or you might be choosing to say no second chances, or not for me, no way. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for something better, or I'm going to wait for what's for me, or I'm going to, there's a feeling here of I'm turning my back and I'm just going to wait this out. I'm letting this ship pass, perhaps. There's a feeling here of not wanting it. Tell me one more on the Three of Wands, please. What are they thinking about? Messages for my group number 2 is how will they know this is their reading? A different time or when things are better? Maybe you're thinking of maybe when you recover from whatever's going on, or maybe you're thinking of reuniting with someone, but you have to ignore it for now. Or maybe it's getting back out there, waiting for a time to get back out there if it's dating. Or if it's work, I'm bored right now, but I'm just waiting for my money to improve or things to improve, business to improve. But I feel like you guys are like getting attention, or you're getting some kind of recognition here. Tell me about the Ace of Cups and the Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's relief, but you're not sure what to do with it. You're undecided. Tell me about the Star and the Ten of Wands. Why the Ten of Wands? Because someone's been undecisive, or maybe you're undecisive, or you view someone as being emotionally unavailable or selfish, or you've lost it, you're having a hard time having hope. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign, or you guys are a water sign. We have everyone showing up. We have earth and water, and fire. But majors, we have Aquarius and Aries. Oh, and Pisces over here. All right. So tell me about the Six of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Pentacles in reverse. What's going on with my group twos? What's their current energy? You're moving forward. Or there's some kind of progress here that's happening where you're moving forward unexpectedly. There's that Scorpio. Yeah, there's a lot of water here. What's happening unexpectedly, or what's this sudden change? Love. You're gaining clarity and you're moving forward with love. So there's an unexpected change that's happening. You could even be moving on to another situation where there's more growth and something becomes clear to you. Or you open up to someone as friends, or you decide to open up your heart, and it helps you clear things up and it helps you know how to move ahead. Strong Cancer energy. Actually, strong Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And tell me about the Page of Wands with the Fool in reverse. Timing and dating and getting together. Okay, so there's something here about the timing of things. So rejection and timing. So maybe you view this as a timing thing. If this is a specific person that you're dealing with, I don't know if they're popping in right now or they're about to. If they haven't yet, it feels unexpected for some of you. Now, for others of you, this feels like you would reject them anyways, or like you feel like it's not time yet. Maybe you're realizing that you just want to have fun, or you just want things to be casual as well. A lot of fixed energy, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpios coming in strong. All right, my group number twos, if that sounds like you, babes, well, let's see what's changing. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What's about to change in their life? What's changing? What's changing in my group number two's life? What can we know? What can you tell us? What's changing in my group number two's life, please? What's the next change? What's the next change? What's changing for my group number twos? Thank you, Spirit. What's changing for my group number twos? What's the next change in their life? Something's going to be revealed. Oh, you have a new beginning. Yeah, this is confirming. So if you guys own a business, if this is talking about money or your career or something that you're, maybe even like your kids, there's something here um, where it feels like things are flowing. If this is you, dating, it feels like maybe you're taking a more lighthearted approach, or you're realizing there's something here that is coming to the surface, and you're realizing, and it's making things lighter. It's fun, and because your Queen of Pentacles upright, it tells me that you feel secure in your position, or you feel good about what's happening. What's the next change? What's the next change, please? You're not going to feel as defensive, or you're not feeling like you're fighting as hard to be heard, or to um, share your ideas or have your boundaries. You're doing it a lot more effortlessly, and this is new for you, and you're seeing like positive results from it, from speaking your mind. You're doing this from a loving place, but you're still making things known. Why the moon in reverse? What's changing for my group number twos? Why the moon in reverse? We have Page of Swords in reverse. So you're realizing someone maybe there's a communication issue, or there is a miscommunication. What is that? Okay, you're letting go of something that happened. You're gonna have a conversation, or you're gonna have a new beginning with a King of Pentacles, whether this is, again, work related, a person in your life, someone that you're dating, and you're letting go of some kind of misconception or miscommunication that you had. You thought one thing, or you knew a part of the story, or that there was we missed a message. There was something here that could have happened, and you're letting go. Maybe for some of you, it's your views on how you meet someone. Maybe you met this person online at one point, or you have your ideas of online dating. And I never, ever, ever push online dating, because, that's just a personal choice. Everyone has to decide if you want to go into the tar pit or not. But maybe that's something relating to this. We're going to pull again. So just throwing out the scenarios out there. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Queen of Pentacles? Why the Queen of Pentacles? Why the Seven of Wands in reverse? And why the Queen of Swords? So you are speaking out, or there's something here about a relationship, or something that broke your trust, or it hurt you in the past. It could have been a divorce, or it could have been a breakup or a heartbreak that you had with something or someone that you wanted to build this foundation. And I feel like you're letting that be known. This Empress in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse, it almost tells me that maybe you feel, I don't know, I can't tell. We're going to see why the Empress in reverse, because this shows of things not growing, or you not being taken care of. Maybe it's like, I'm not going to fight you on this. This is how I feel about it, and this is how it is. And that's the boundary that you have, because of how you were either treated in the past, you weren't valued, you were left in a situation where you were overgiving, or maybe your boundaries weren't in place. And because you were hurt, now it's different. Now, there's an energy here that moves very slowly here between you and this person or this other thing. Maybe it's been a long time coming. Maybe there's something here about the discussion. Maybe this is something you've been working towards, or your stability, you've worked hard to get here, and now I'm not going back. Maybe this is you rebuilding your life after a breakup, a divorce, or a falling out at a job, or in a living situation. And now you're stable, and you're like, I'm not doing that again. I'm not going to be made felt like this again. Let's see, why the Moon in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse? What's about to change in my group number two's life? Why the Moon in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse? One more. There's a lot of, oh, interesting. We got the other Three of Swords. There's a lot of reflecting and a lot of learning that happens in silence, or maybe you guys are getting offline, staying offline, and it helps you kind of see things more clearly. I'm going to take this judgment card upright because I feel like you're realizing some things and you're making a judgment call. Now, this could also be you guys ignoring certain people or ignoring communication. You're not really speaking, you're keeping to yourselves. Tell me about the Page of Wands and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You guys are going to have a lot more fun. You guys are going to have a spontaneous something that comes up with that Page of Wands. It's either a spontaneous project, a collaboration, a date, an encounter with someone. This is someone new. If it's not someone new, this is a new experience with them, completely new. The way that they approach you or the way that things are, the energy is just different. Maybe this is also talk about taking a leap of faith, someone taking a leap of faith on you or you on them. So just take it how it resonates. For some of you, of course, it's someone you already know of. But like I said, it just feels like it's a brand new beginning. All right. Tell me about the Fool and the King of Pentacles. What's this about? Tell me about the Fool and the King of Pentacles. The Emperor. So if this is someone you already know, backtracking a little bit, if this is someone you already know, they're going to try, or they're going to come off as being very confident and very like assertive. This is someone who wants to make you feel seen, heard, like you guys are on equal levels of like respect is what it feels like. And they want to start something new here and it's going to surprise you. It's very unexpected. This could be someone that approaches you because they want to take you out on a date and you haven't been approached like this before. And this person is showing up like differently, than you have experienced in the past. Or if this is someone that you already know, this is them kind of coming back in a very serious way. It's like they've decided or they want something here. It's going to take you by surprise. Why the Queen of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles? What's changing for my group number 2s? Yeah, this has been a long time coming. So you guys are going to have a win. Someone wants to be successful with you. Someone gets your attention, you get their attention. Look at how both of these are on a horse. So things are progressing. Tell me about, you guys are both going in the same direction is what it feels like as well. Why the Seven of Wands in reverse with the Empress in reverse? You surrender? Or maybe you felt like someone didn't fight for you, or someone wants to let go of the wounding. One more, please. Back and forth. You're not really sure if you believe their offer, so you're speaking up. That explains. Someone here is approaching you unexpectedly and you're like, I gave up on this, or I gave up on finding this, or of love, or there's almost like a back and forth that's happened or that you feel, and you're speaking up about it because you're not buying it, or you're having a hard time trusting, or you're making it known that maybe you guys learned a tough lesson. Oh yeah. Someone here wants something new. Hangman, you're pulling back. Before we can start new, or before I say yes, I'm taking my time. And you're retreating and you're pulling back before you're ready for this. Maybe that's what's happening right now. You know what? I think you want this person to try harder. And that's something that's different as well. Or you want them, if they want you, they better like approach you in a certain way. regardless of if it's a romantic partner or someone that wants to work with you, or it's almost like some of you are like, they have to try harder, or that's not enough for me. And in doing so, I think that's your Ace of Cups. It's like self love and temperance. There is healing and there is clarity. And I do feel like you are investing in this and giving, but you're also making sure that you're not doing more than they are, or you're not being taken advantage of, or something to that degree. Honestly, you can tell this person what you want over here. It's not going to change their energy towards you. So this will be healing for you to be able to speak your mind and be heard, and then let it go and see if they actually deliver on what they say, because you're not just openly giving them your trust, nor should you. All right, my group number twos. Let's see your advice and guidance. Thank you, Spirit. Advice and guidance for my group number twos, please. Advice and guidance. What do my group number twos need to know about what's changing in their life? What's their advice and guidance to help them best align? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What's their advice and guidance? 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Keep your eyes on the prize, your dream, your visions, what you want, what feels like home, what feels like you're forever, what feels like belongs, you know? There's a sense here of your heart is leading you in the right direction. Wow. So some of you guys, this is encouraging you to continue going after your dreams, maybe your childhood dreams, or maybe you're living your dream life. You guys have a lot of success coming. You also have a lot of attention coming. We have the Magician in reverse. Advice and guidance for my group number twos. Advice and guidance. Advice and guidance. What's changing in their life? Interesting. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. Advice and guidance. Tell me about the 6 of Cups. Tell me about the 6 of Wands. Tell me about the Magician in reverse. Advice and guidance. Why the 2 of Pentacles in reverse? And why the Ace of Swords? Okay, so I actually really like this solid advice that we're getting. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to stop there. Here's the thing, okay? There's indecision here over this 10 of Pentacles. I can't tell if it's over what you now want for the long term, or what you need in order to build for this 10 of Pentacles. What can you imagine in your life 5, 10, 20 years from now? What is it that you want? There's a feeling here of you kind of deciding that, because there's someone is undecided about that. Someone, speaking of undecided, someone pointed out how many times they've heard me say undecided and it's indecisive. Let me correct that for you. They're indecisive. So if I was saying that before and it bothered you, I want to remind you guys that I'm ESL, bitches. English is my second language. So there's things that I say funny, and it's fine. But I'm sure you guys still understood me anyway. Besides that, they're asking you to decide what it is that you want, because I feel like things are happening for you. And I think that it's very well within your grasp. This 6 of Cups and this 5 of Pentacles in reverse, it tells me that things are about to it's like you're in for better days. If this is a person that you want, or this is someone that you feel you can imagine, you're forever with, or a long term with, or a career, or something like that. It's like, obviously, take it how it applies to you. I feel like you're about to get the chance, but it's asking you to decide what it is that you want so that you can go for it. Look, the chance is coming up. This Ace of Pentacles is here, but it's very important for us not to manipulate things to try to get our way. It's very important for us to be clear with what we're thinking and align those things with what we're saying and our actions when needed. you know, I know that we know this, like, you're not perfect, I'm not perfect, and the people you're dealing with aren't perfect either. But this is coming through as your own self reflection, and what's going to help you when the time comes is you being very clear. There's a truth here that needs to come through, and there's an energy here that someone wants to work on it or they want to put effort into it. Maybe it's they want to put effort into correcting something in order to get you and them going or in a better place. Now, this could even be just internally within you that you're realizing here what has kept you in cloudy vision, what maybe you didn't even like imagine in the future, or thing. I don't know. There's a sense here of clearing things up and putting effort into doing so. We have Libra energy coming through. We have Sagittarius as well. We have Taurus, and Aquarius keeps popping up into today's reading actually, and Aries is here with the Magician. Um, so here's the thing, that whatever this is asking you to, either like truth prevails or it's time to kind of get it together in how we view things, how we see things, how we think something should or shouldn't go. That could also be a challenge here, is your own thoughts, your own way of thinking of the past or things that happened. Because there could be something about this situation. Again, some of you guys could be divorced, or we stepped away from some kind of structure or some kind of commitment or something that we thought we were going to be dedicated to, or the way we think something should happen. There's something different here. This Hierophant in reverse, it could be a difference in beliefs or morals or not committing. Maybe someone here is wishy-washy when it comes to what they want to commit themselves to or what they want. Again, if we have the Hierophant upright with the Ten of Pentacles, it's like we know what we're doing. We're on track. It's like we're dedicated to this. And right now, there's some kind of I almost said illusion, but I don't think it's an illusion. There's just some kind of truth here. There's that we have to dig deeper to get to, and it is going to take some effort. But if you do, there's so much healing. Look at Judgment and Temperance, making a judgment call, knowing what to revisit or knowing how to approach things differently. Maybe realizing how we deal with people, and things that we've learned and things that we see about them and ourselves as well. It's like everything's kind of a two-way street. It's like you contribute to circumstances as well, whether that's with a boss or with a lover or with your friends or even like your family. But there's a sense here of owning up to what we want to put effort into, what we want to work on, because we're not being very clear about that. There's also a feeling here of love. There's a feeling here of getting back in touch with what feels good, being carefree, possibly, being open to dating or being open to offers if we get them, saying yes, or feeling. But this is more than just saying yes because for the sake of saying yes. This is saying yes and truly feeling it and being open. And there's also like emotional vulnerability that's like coming through as well. If this is someone you're dealing with, maybe this is even making it clear to them as to what needs to be worked on, because their actions or how they operate may not be, it maybe left you in the dark, and you need them to put in the effort differently. And there's a feeling here of you speaking that, saying it. Tell me about the Magician in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles, the Star in reverse. One more. So someone here is either feeling hopeless about you saying yes, or you going for this opportunity, or you feel kind of, maybe you're a little, what's the word? Like you're holding back, apprehensive. Thank you, Spirit. Maybe you're feeling a little apprehensive at this offer, and you feel like a little hopeless, or maybe you feel you're afraid of being manipulated. So they're just reminding you, you can take your time, take things slow, but also don't just take things slow and stay in this energy. It's like, take it slow and let them prove themselves by speaking up. All right. That was a lot. I keep seeing Chariot in reverse and Chariot upright. There's two Chariot cards in the deck, and they were both coming through. So a push and pull, yes, no, that could be that Two of Swords. Being indecisive. Oh my goodness. Listen, it is what it is. Let's see. What do your oracle cards have to say? My group number 2s, what's changing in their life? Thank you, Spirit. What's changing in my group number 2's life? Frustration, consciousness. So maybe you are frustrated over these changes, or your consciousness is expanding, cleansing. Maybe you've had to release a lot of things or just go with the flow, you know? The energy is changing. Cleanse your energy. Interesting. Cleanse your energy, guys. Maybe it's time for an energy clearing if you guys do those. If you don't, maybe meditate or in the shower. You know, it's an easy way to do it as the water is hitting you. Just imagine everything that doesn't belong to you is just going down the drain. All the energy that isn't yours, all of these thoughts, all of these fears, or other people's projections, whatever you may be feeling. And you can even speak that out loud and say, anything that is not mine needs to go down the drain now. You guys are going to be disrupted by love. Interesting. Or maybe you feel like your love life's been disrupted. If that's how you feel, I definitely feel like there's something that's going to be changing for you. And it's going to be very helpful to be decisive about what you want to say that you want for the long term or what you expect. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s, please. Let's get you guys some of these cute little oracle cards. Wow. We'll leave that with 4. I said wow because I'd never seen the lunar eclipse card. We have yes, just go for it. So there's affirmation there. Then we have lunar eclipse, open the door to higher dimensions. I love this. So there is ascension happening, friends, even though it's so hard to see in the moment. We have curiosity. What sparks your interest? So that page of, I almost said page of fire, the page of wands. That reminds me of curiosity. There's curiosity here. There's interest peaked. You know, maybe someone is trying to kind of come towards you, and this is kind of almost testing the work that maybe you've already put in, the lessons that you've learned. And now it's time to apply them, friends. Then we have sign. If you are looking for a sign, here it is. Wow. So that sign could also be a certain type of flower that keeps coming up for you. Butterfly or anything that flies. Some of you guys could be connected to, you know, whatever has wings and maybe you've been seeing it. But I definitely think flowers, something in nature. My group number 2s, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated, but more than anything, I hope it was helpful. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into what's about to change in your life. My group number 3s, we are going to begin by checking into your current energy. And that part of the reading should help you connect to this group. And then we'll be looking into what's changing in your life and any advice and guidance that wants to come through as well. My group number 3s, I want to remind you it's a collective reading on YouTube. Please only take what resonates. Only you know your life. Only you know your life. So take the messages as they apply to you in your situation, if they even apply. And if something is triggering you or is talking about a past or it's been there, done that, that just means that you're at a different point of the timeline than the rest of the group, friends. And that happens. All right, my group number 3s, thank you for joining me here, my babies. Let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective and my group number 3s. My group number 3s, please, Spirit. My group number 3s, what's their current energy? What is my group number 3's current energy? What's going on with them? What do we need to know? Thank you, Spirit. How will they know this is their reading? Messages for my group number 3s, please. Messages for my group number 3s. What's going on in their life? What is their current energy? How will they know this is their reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. What's going on with them? What can we know? What can you tell us? All right. So we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. We have the Lovers, and we have the 4 of Pentacles. So you guys could be dealing with like a family issue. I feel like you guys maybe are very closed off, or you're kind of holding on to something. If it's not a family issue, maybe it's something that happened that you're not happy about, but you're kind of sticking to your guns right now. With that Four of Pentacles, it makes me think of I'm not budging. I made a choice and I'm not budging. Two fours, and they're tough fours as well, with that Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. There's a feeling here of either being bored, ignoring, or rejecting that's happening and being closed off. We have the Fool. Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. The Hermit. You guys are just hanging out by yourselves. Maybe you guys are acting a little aloof with this Fool card. You're like, I don't see nothing. I don't know nobody. I don't want nothing. I'm just on my own. If it's not that, maybe, yeah, maybe you guys are in separation from someone with that Lovers and you're not happy about it, but you're closed off. Why the Ten of Cups in reverse? Because you don't have what you want. Why the Lovers? You're not happy because you don't have what you want. If it's not that you're not happy, I mean, maybe that 10 should have been upright. I don't know, but it's coming off very closed off. Why the Fool? And why the Hermit? You guys could be rejecting someone and choosing to avoid drama. Maybe you're just closed off. You're working on your own projects, your own ideas, and you're like, nope, just by myself. I don't need anyone else. This Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Fool tells me, no, I don't need you. No, 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 stay back. Stay back. I can do bad all by myself, you know, or whatever it is. Now, if it's not that, maybe if this is someone that you were involved with, um, they're coming off as being very controlling, or someone here is being very controlling, and maybe they're trying to come back towards you with this Five of Pentacles in reverse, and this Four of Cups tells me that you don't see it coming, but you're also you might reject them, and you might just continue to you might literally ignore the message or ignore them or ignore someone, and you're just kind of doing you. You're very anti the energy. Let me rephrase this. The energy I'm picking up on today, because I'm not trying to plant ideas in your head as to how you feel, but what I'm picking up on right now is I don't want to deal with anyone's tomfoolery. Like, I don't want to deal with anyone, you know. I'm avoiding drama. I'm keeping to myself, and I like it this way. Even though that Four of Cups tells me it's a little, you know, you're a little maybe feeling a little jaded or a little, you know, just disconnected. Let's talk about all this, because there's less, there's CLB energy going on, certified lover boy energy going on over here, and we're gonna see what this is about, because it feels like it's a wish fulfillment, but you're not happy about it. Or maybe someone's not happy with something here. With it has to do with love or romance or what's right for you. I don't know. If this is a person, it's almost like they're coming towards you and you're trying to ignore it. Tell me about the Ten of Cups in reverse with the Nine of Cups. Tell me about the Ten of Cups in reverse. The Devil. One more. The Guru. Interesting. Well, those two are heavy hitters. Let's just put it that way. There's some kind of either toxicity, or someone could be a Capricorn. Someone here could be working towards their goals for sure. But that Ten of Cups tells me, we're in reverse, tells me maybe there's like a unhappy family situation, or someone here is obsessing over something that they're not happy about. I'm going to come back to that. Let me sit on that for a second. Why the Lovers and the Knight of Cups? The timing. The timing. Why the Four of Pentacles with the King of Wands? One more. It's interesting, because it's like, even though you're like, I see things for what they are, I'm not feeling stuck anymore, I'm not feeling bothered by it, there's still this energy of being very kind of closed off. And maybe you just kind of view things as like the timing of things, or you feel like the circumstances are changing. If this is someone that you're dealing with, I'm going to be honest with you, it kind of feels like there might be taking things into their own hands, keeping control or taking control, and they're trying to like come towards you. But this devil and the guru and this 9 of cups, it's like it feels a little possessive or obsessive. Doesn't have to be. And that 10 of cups in reverse tells me someone's not happy, or someone could even be dealing with a toxic family situation. So I don't know, guys. I don't know if the messages are a little bit of a mixed bag or what's going on, but hopefully it's making sense to somebody. Why the 4 of cups with the 5 of pentacles in reverse? Yeah, no, someone's trying to it's either that someone's trying to come in and get together with you, or you're have some kind of reunion, or level up with you, go out with you, take you out, I don't know, visit you, and you're in 4 of cups. You're not seeing it. Or you're not, I'm sorry, not that you're not seeing it, you're not wanting it, or you're rejecting it. Maybe it is that some of you aren't seeing it. I mean, I did accidentally say that. Tell me about the Fool and the 3 of pentacles in reverse. Messages from my group. This could even be a new person. If it's a new person with that devil and the guru, be careful they're not already in a relationship. Why the Fool? And if that's someone you're dealing with, then you would have already known. This is a situation. There's like someone, it's like wanting some kind of new beginning after there was some kind of bad ending. There's either a job that came to an end, or a friendship, or a relationship, a dynamic. There's something here where we couldn't work together. And it feels like maybe you feel like you weren't valued in the situation, or you weren't appreciated. And now there's this person or this situation that's coming around. And I can't tell if it's the same, or if it's someone new, or if this is just what you're ignoring right now. Yeah, I feel like you guys are walking away and avoiding drama. So you guys could be focused on, your home, your own selves, not really trying to get out there. I did feel from the beginning that you guys were like not here for it. I'm avoiding drama. You're emotionally pulling back, or you're kind of emotionally going cold, or you're having to separate yourself. And it kind of, I feel like it almost like aggravates you that you have to kind of deal with this, or that like people are still looming or trying to come around, or, you know. Let's see, why the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups? What's this energy about? It's like you just know it. It almost feels like you feel it, or you know it. There's some kind of silence, or there's some kind of quiet time. Maybe this is you knowing that one day you'll be ready for new opportunities, new partnerships, new love, whatever it is. But right now, maybe you feel like it's not the time. If this is a specific person, maybe you feel them trying to come in, or it's about that time, or I don't know, there's something here about the timing, and you're choosing to kind of disconnect and go quiet. Now, if this is talking about work, this could just be you're having to keep heavy control of the situation because things aren't very steady. And maybe it's that time of year, or it's just this project, or you just have to get through this. And maybe you're working a lot. Maybe you're working with a team that is new, and they're not on your same page, or they're not on your vibe. And you're choosing to just disengage and just get things done on your own, is what it feels like. So just throwing it into 2 of Cups. So yeah, there's something here that's trying to kind of come into your life or get your attention, and you're not really having it. Which, hey, if you watch this when it posts, it is Mercury retrograde. So yeah, not the worst way to approach things. All right, my group number threes. Let's see what's changing. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. What's changing in their life? What's about to change in their life? Thank you, Spirit. What's about to change in my group number three's life? What's about to change in my group number three's life? What's about to change in my group number three's life? Thank you, Spirit. We have a Page of Swords in reverse. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. What's about to change? The Chariot in reverse. So you're putting a stop to something. You maybe have been debating it for a while, or you've been juggling back and forth. What's changing? Maybe you've been juggling things. You've been going back and forth between if you're ready to connect with people or this person, or be social or get back out there and not. So there is a little up and down. There is an issue with either communication or speaking, or why the Page of Swords in reverse? Maybe it's talking to someone. Why the Four of Cups in reverse? What's changing in my group number three's life? Why the Chariot in reverse? Why the Two of Pentacles? What's changing in their life? Man, so you go back and forth about this person or this situation and wanting to work on it and not working on it. So what's changing is you're going to get clarity as to this person or these people in your life. There's an energy here of maybe you were heartbroken or you were very disappointed that things didn't progress because someone here, you viewed them as being like selfish, or maybe you felt like they were rejecting. That Four of Cups keeps coming up. Maybe you're rejecting them. But there's a pull here. There's an energy here that you feel, and you go back and forth. We're going to see what it is. Maybe this person or this has been in and out for a while. What's changing? Something's going to be revealed to you. Why the Page of Swords in reverse with the Moon in reverse? Messages for my group number threes. What's changing in their life? The King of Wands. Someone here is trying to send you a message or trying to talk to you. Why the Four of Cups in reverse with the King of Pentacles in reverse? This person wants to invest, or they're not invest. It's almost like they're putting in time into this, or they want to talk to you. But here's the thing, I'm trying to get a feel for what is it that they want to talk to you about, because they're really being careful about what they say. And they're also like debating if they're even ready, or because I think they have a lot going on. I don't know if this is work related or what, but it feels like someone here wants to have a conversation with you, but I don't think they know what they want or what. We're going to see what that is. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse with the Three of Swords. So whoever this is, I can't tell if they're the ones that are disappointed that you guys aren't working together, or this is someone that you wanted to work with, or you wanted to collaborate with, or you guys wanted to get on the same page and things didn't move forward, and someone here is upset about that. I can't tell if that's you or this person, but there's some kind of change coming to this dynamic. Something in the past that disappointed you, that things weren't flowing, there's some kind of change now. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. Messages for my group number threes. So you go back and so there's transformation coming to this dynamic, and there's rebuilding after either that ending that we saw earlier, that Ten of Swords. Someone wants to put an end to this and rebuild and align with you or come together, or you are debating between doing that and ending it. and avoiding it altogether. It's just take it how it resonates. But no matter what, this Two of Cups is upright. So it tells me like the partnership or the connection or the feeling is there, but it's something else. Maybe you feel like you can't trust this person, which I can see why if they're a Page of Swords in reverse and a King of Wands. This might even be someone that's like watching you online, perhaps. Why the Queen of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, so there's someone here that I feel is trying to kind of approach you or be in a part of your life or work with you, and things just haven't worked out, or they haven't put in the effort, or you're not wanting to put in the effort. Why the Three of Cups with the Ace of Swords? What's changing? That's funny. I did a little break dance on my hand. So this is where the change is coming. I see that there's going to be some type of a conversation or revisiting or meeting up or talking things through. I don't know, but it feels like we're leaving some kind of conflict behind. We're not choosing to kind of be stuck in the past, or someone here wants to clear the air. Someone here might want to clear the air. I am getting that there. Let's look at this conversation or this communication over here. Why the Page of Swords in reverse? What is it that they want to say? What's going on with this King of Wands? So they feel like this person, I don't know if they can tell you, or if you already like know anything about what's going on with them or regarding what it is, but it feels like either finances are an issue or they're not done with some kind of cycle from the past. And that's where their priorities are and what they need to give to, and why they're not able to kind of fully invest or give, or why the money isn't there. If this is a job, I don't know, or why the offer hasn't come in. There's something here about this person either communicating this with you, or this is like what they're thinking. I can't tell if they're talking to you or not with that Page of Swords in reverse. I know they're keeping tabs on you, or they want to know what's going on with you, even if you guys aren't like actively working together or involved together. And this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this World in reverse, tells me that they can't offer you anything long term, at least not yet, because they're not done with something, or they're not ready. What else, please? Why the Chariot in reverse with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords? There's an outside influence, whether that's another person, another job, another relationship, family. I don't know. There's something else. And this frustrates you. So that I do feel like, someone here might want to offer you something or might tell you something, but they're like, but I can't, or not yet, or I don't think you're happy with the level that it's at. Maybe you feel like this is someone that you're involved with. Maybe you feel like they friend zoned you, or it's a friends with benefits, or maybe this person has children with an ex and they have to, that's their priority. I don't know. There's something here, and there's frustration that comes with it. It doesn't have to be that, but it does feel like you're frustrated with what the situation was or is. So things here have been slowly progressing. This has also been a situation that's been moving slow. But what's changing is that it's almost like there's a turning of a new page. There's a new chapter that's starting here. I can't tell exactly what it is. I can't tell if I just described what you already kind of know or been through with all of this, and this is talking about what's changing, or if this is just kind of giving us an overview of how this is going to kind of play out. Let's see. What do my group number threes need to know? So someone here doesn't share how they feel. Like they'll ask, but they answer from a very realistic or very logical, very practical. It's almost like if you ask this person, I don't know, the famous question, what are we? They're going to be like, oh, you know that I have all this going on and all that going on, and you know my situation. I've been honest with you, or, but they don't tell you, like, because they just don't tap in. They're not going to be like, I care about you. I mean, maybe they will, but the way they're going to answer you is going to be from a very planned place, whether they already planned what they're going to say or they have plans for it in the future, but it's not going to come from it's not coming from they're wrapped up in romance, or they're wrapped up in desire, or they're getting swept away. They're not. They're very grounded. Now, if you know that this person is a parent, then that's like an open conversation, and they're talking to you about something, or they're letting it be known. It's almost like this person is putting their feelings to the side and doing what they feel is right. And I think that frustrates you sometimes. So if this is someone that you've dealt with, maybe energetically you feel this. I literally, I can't tell if they're actually coming in or if not, but it feels like they are. And it feels like maybe you've already kind of debated, or if it's not love and it's kind of work, maybe you've already wondered if this is a place that you can trust for the long term, or if it's ever, the promotion's ever going to happen, or whatever that leveling up is. It seems like there's been a challenge here before, and it's about to kind of be readdressed in some way. Let's get some advice and guidance for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. Can you get advice and guidance? Advice and guidance for my group number threes. If you guys feel drawn to another group, there might be messages for you there as well. I can't tell how complete the story is. This one feels so different. Let's get some advice and guidance. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get advice and guidance for my group number threes? What's about to change in their life? Advice and guidance. Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the Page of Wands, advice and guidance. So something's going to be revealed to you. This is, I can't tell if maybe this is a situation that made you kind of, this Queen of Cups in reverse and this Knight of Cups in reverse. It makes me feel like we turned our back on love, or I was hurt, or I wanted this too badly. I don't know. Maybe you let the rose colored glasses sit on your face for too long and you didn't realize. I can't tell what this is, but I know what this is. And this is talking about something's kind of making you happy, or there's something here that's coming to light. And it's either a new opportunity to date, or to hook up with someone, or to be more casual about things. I just don't know how you feel. So let's address this. Advice and guidance, please. Maybe this is a reminder not to let yourself get swept away. So this is someone who might be over promising and under delivering. They might be promising things that they can't keep, or if they haven't promised it, it's because they can't deliver on it. I can't tell, like, if they're romancing you or not, but be careful that they're not telling you what they know that you want to hear, or that your desires and your wishes for what you want, you're not coming from a place where you're like emotionally reacting or getting kind of swept away. Because the truth is that you're the one that's kind of getting swept up in the emotions, and this person is viewing things differently. We have the Page of Wands with the Empress. So there's healing coming here. Okay, so let's go back to this really quick. Um, I'm not saying that this person is a liar or that they don't mean what they say, but what I am now realizing is that if this is someone that you're not in contact with or paying attention to or you're disconnected from, their kind of desire for the situation or to reconnect with you might have them coming in a little bit sooner than they're actually ready for. And it might leave you frustrated and dealing with something again. And I say again because I saw the Wheel of Fortune in reverse when I was shuffling earlier. Um, there's an energy here of, yeah, we're going to leave it at that because I drew a blank. So just be careful because either way, though, someone's coming in and they want to have fun with you. They either want to date you or they want to collaborate with you if it's work. But how you're viewing it, it's not like maybe meeting your expectations, or there's something about how you feel about it. So just be careful of that. Why the Knight of Cups in reverse with Smokey? Ten of Swords. No, so if this is someone that you had an ending with, if you had an ending with someone, it's like I feel like they're trying to come in, or this is a new beginning after an ending that you had. So maybe you've been in an emotional place where you're want to have fun. Maybe this is someone new that's coming in and almost like serving as like the perfect kind of distraction in some kind of way. I'm not saying that you need a distraction. I'm just saying sometimes it's good to remember what else is out there. Either way, though, I feel like you guys are shining really bright with this Empress, the Star, the Sun, that even that Page of Wands. Creatively, it feels like you guys are in a good place, or you guys are being recognized. You guys might even be thinking of traveling, perhaps. There's something about a three, so maybe, I don't know, 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 months. Something's going to be revealed to you in the perfect time, and it's going to make you happy. And it's going to bring, like, you're going to feel a lot more balanced. Maybe you're the one choosing to wait. Whatever it is, though, I feel like that Sun and that Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you're heading in that direction already. Tell me about the not the Tween of Cups. Listen, dealing with a tween is wild. All right, tell me about the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Nine of Cups. More. Something's like, I don't know. There's something here that became obvious. It keeps saying it revealed itself, or it's going to reveal itself. Or maybe you were like wasting your time, your energy, or your love, or you felt like it. I don't know. There's some kind of clarity that's coming through. Maybe it's after this ending. Maybe it's because you let someone go. Tell me about the Page of Wands and the Empress. The Devil. There's a lot of lusty energy around you. Either someone wants to hook up with you or you are like on top of your game. Because you guys keep getting this, the Page of Swords keeps popping up. So I feel like people are watching you or looking up to you, or but it feels very lusty and very obsessive. Why the Star and the Three of Wands? The Moon. The Three of, or I almost said Three of Pentacles. So there's lots of threes here. All right, your messages are starting to get, we're going to leave it here because the messages are starting to get jumbled up for me. Let me see. The Moon and the Star and the Three of Cups in reverse and the Three of Wands. So yeah, maybe you guys are just waiting for the right time to either um, get back out there, reunite with people, be open to people. Maybe there's even people from the past. I don't know. It could be anything with that Judgment card, especially. But I definitely think that something's gonna be changing for you guys, and it feels like it's in a positive way. And I'm sorry I don't have anything more than that, but your reading was kind of. I have a lot of blind spots in this reading, and it happens sometimes. We have heavy on the Leo energy, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries, everyone showing up. Oh yeah, and Capricorn. Sorry, Capricorn. I almost forgot you there with your little horns sticking out. All right, let's get you guys some oracle cards before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. What can we know? What do they need to know? What's changing in their life? Wow. So these are all reversed. I don't take reversals, but in this deck, but literally rejection, stop, death. Maybe these are the things that are clearing after you went through these things. Rejection, there was a stop to things, an ending, comfort, illumination. So things are coming to light. And fear. I want to pull one more on that comfort though. So fear might be holding you back or might be holding something back. Let's get one more. Tell me more, please. One more on comfort. Success. So you guys could be working on your success, or after you brought an ending to something, you're going to have a new beginning, but maybe there's some fears involving around how successful it can be. All right, everyone's situation is different, so we're going to leave it there. I'm telling you, this reading's full of blind spots. I hope it made sense, guys. Sorry if it didn't. Oh, was it a dud? I don't know. I can't tell. Messages for my group number 3s, please. 2. Let's get one more. So that yes card has come through for everybody. So I'm kind of taking that as like confirmation for you guys that things are progressing. All right, we have Dark Moon, pause and rest. You deserve it. I love this because that says stop. So this is encouraging you to take time to yourself, to pause, take your time. We have, oh, this is the witchy pile. We have Lilith, reclaim your power. And I love that that's next to Dark Moon. So maybe shadow work that's happening, endings as well. I love this. So reclaim your power with Lilith. Then we have spells and rituals, bring magic and self-care together. I love that. And then with comfort, so maybe you guys doing some rituals for your success and comfort will be really good for you as well. Maybe it'll also help you work through the fears. Yeah, I do super simple, like not super simple, but the reason I say super simple is because they're easy to understand. So if you guys ever want any like candle rituals you can do super easily with, at home, let me know and we can talk about that. I actually started making a list of other topics that we've been wanting to tap into for a while that aren't necessarily readings, just knowledge. So go ahead and leave me a comment down below if you'd like. And then this is the card that came out for all 3 groups. Yes. So an affirmation and confirmation. Yes. All right, my group number 3s, that is literally all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated and I hope it's helpful. Please take care of yourselves and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.